Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
What's up, Bafetu? Welcome to another epic episode of the KindaKool show, and Happy New Year, everyone. We are now in 2022.
Yep.
And as always, it's me, your boy, Timani Xobo, aka KindaKool, and I'm rocking with my brother right here.
What's up, fam? What up? Happy New Year.
Hey, man. Good New Year's.
Just like most people got.
Yeah, just nicely. Ne?
Yeah.
Nothing catastrophic.
Nah, I mean, apart from, kabana nomuntu othandana naye, but...
Oh! Hey,
I'm just kidding. I was just kidding, guys.
I was going to jump on that also. What's happening, but okay.
Now what, Kaban?
That'd be good age, bro.
But why did you, like, in Kabene, 31st or 1st?
1st.
Wow, same here.
For real?
Yeah.
Yo, bro. One thing I don't understand, because in my relationship, I don't understand. I don't know whether it's because now love is run out, or there's a couple of things that has happened throughout the festive season,
Yeah.
And so, but I was like, you know what? I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Yeah, I understand. I see if you don't wanna be, if someone doesn't want to be in a relationship, you can never force it, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
And to top it off, like for example, you have a certain way of living, right?
That's true. No, I think it's like Joe Bukuruma, like if someone doesn't want to be in a relationship, I'm thinking, but what if you're the one to blame?
What do you mean?
No, because like the way it's coming across, it's as if,
it's the other
she's the one to blame, yeah.
Because the argument started from the fact that he started like weirdly, man, out of the blue. It was like something, I used to be, when you are messing around that you're in a relationship,
yeah,
and the other person is just chilling. Even if they're chilling, you think they're up to something.
It's the way it started.
Yeah.
It's the roots.
The roots of it all felt like that. I felt like there was no purpose and no direction. I was like, okay, what's happening?
Gotcha.
But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fight anything. This is the new year. If it needs be, bro, let's just move on. You understand? If it needs, this is the time to go our separate ways. Then that's that.
Gotcha.
But I'm willing to put in the work. You understand, and make it work. But if I can see good thing clearly, I've done everything that I can, and I'm done. My relationship.
Yeah, well, God willing, we should talk maybe 364 days from now.
Yeah.
Would you guys survive 2022?
Yeah, bro.
Because 2021 was hectic, so I'm glad you guys survived 2021, right? So let's see for 22, will be survivable. I don't know, even I'm a cheat. No, I think we will survive 2022.
Yeah.
That's if I don't die, she doesn't. But if it's subpolar, we'll probably survive it.
How is it? I've been checking even on the internet, bro. Something is happening in my relationships.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's happening. And some people, like people I know, they started off, they couldn't find their girls. You understand? On 31st, they couldn't find the girl. And like, and all of these things, And now the year started off, common relationships, there's like, I don't know, bro. I have no idea what's happening. I don't know if I used to think with him, maybe we are in an era whereby, because in Zamu's police, you understand, of the situation that I find myself, I'm like, is it possible that now we are in an era whereby nobody wants to be tied down to one person? Whereby maybe marriage now or commitment to one person is just a thing of the past,
I get you. There was a video I saw of a lady that said, by nature, men are polygamous.
You see?
And she was basically advising women that, look, guys, don't stress. Don't stress, because the white person, they taught us about monogamy. Tina, we didn't know about one person.
You see,
right? So they taught us that, and then the next thing we want to live according to their standards. But if we go back, by nature, men were polygamous, and women, for some reason, it was a reality that they accepted.
You understand what I'm trying to say? And the other thing is, like, that's Atine, they say there's more women than men, right?
Yeah.
But have you noticed that lately women are the one who are causing havoc, left, right, and center?
Well, there's more of them.
There's more of them, but shouldn't it be us who's having more options than them? It seems like they have more options, even though there's less of them.
Damn.
But they still, they like, you're like,
Damn.
what?
Damn.
You understand?
Well, mina ngasho manje ukuthi I'm nobody's option.
Okay.
At least ngasho ukuthi no, you know, if let's say Upindi, like Timani, I'm disappointed.
Right.
Upindi can't call me because I'm nobody's option. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And so,
but I get what you're saying.
You understand what I'm trying to say? And the other thing, I looked at the old people like just recent, this past generation. I don't want to say old people. This past generation is like 80s, latest, like when people were starting to be okay, sure, those that age from 80s, like before the 90s. Our parents used to they would marry a younger person. You understand? But the problem is that the younger person will outlive the man.
Oh, now it makes sense. Now, why
yeah, that's what they used to do because they do understand.
Okay.
Women grow faster, they mature, or they do things quicker than men. You understand? And for us, for example, bro, I think one thing that is off balance.
Yeah.
Is affected economically or financially as a man. In order for you to build a home, build a family, you're the one who's building those things, right?
Yes.
She comes in and you start building with her.
True.
But for her, she sits and she waits for a guy to come to her, right? And then they're all over social media. They post a picture and the guy comes to them. So they actually like fish in a barrel, you know. So you can just shoot if you've got the weapons or got the money.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm starting to think to myself. I used to believe Ugoti, women or some women, they would actually understand the guy who's building, like a guy like me. You understand? I'm building a career in comedy. You understand? And in this career, I'm not yet getting paid, and it's not yet having a direction. I understand the vision.
But there's light nyan and
exactly. Okay. But now it seems like the light nyana is not enough. It's not convincing. And I was thinking to myself, where does that come from? Then it hit me. Women, and I think I saw a video also. It says women don't come, they don't build, they move in.
Wow.
You understand what I'm trying to say? And I was like, it makes sense because now the guy, let's say my girl, right? Let's say there's a guy who's actually approaching her.
Yeah.
And she's entertaining him.
Yeah.
That guy, he has to be better than me in terms of financial status, right? Let's say he's good looking and he has got some finances. He's fun to be around. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
There are things that I cannot do.
Well, get dependent with which age, because the guy doesn't have to be fun if the girl is in her 30s. But if he's stable and well off, no bora. For her, it's a catch.
Yeah, no, my girl is still young.
Then she's looking for that fun factor.
Yes.
But if, 30s, maybe manje like from 28 to Nyoga. Like, even if, Timani Xobo, but he's got a good job.
He's got a good job. And you understand what I'm trying to say? So now, when someone else comes and approaches the girl, he looks made. He says, good, is what. See, they're having a good time. When they are together, they're going to have a good time. But the one thing that happens is that fun, because they're looking for fun, it's a good time, not a long time. So they're looking for that. It's just going to be a temporary thing. Yes. And then it dies down again.
Yeah.
And then another one comes in. You understand? Something like that.
Until she reaches that age.
Until she reaches that age where she's like, oh, shit, I'm 25. Okay, what's happening with my life?
Yeah.
And so all of these things make me realize something about the relationship, especially as a guy like me who's trying to build up. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's true. maybe I just need to focus.
Don't
on
fight it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't fight it.
Maybe she's not here for. She's not here to wait. And to wait for you to build. Maybe she's here for fun.
She's here for fun. You understand? I think maybe
Maybe you're the problem.
Yeah, I am the problem. I agree. You know, I think I made maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I made a snack. I tried to make it a main course.
Meal. Ooh.
You understand? Anyway, so it's not this show is not about me, it's about us, bro. So what do you think actually is happening? Just in there you can just be vague, and I know how you like not to be.
No, okay, for me now, as far as relationships go, for me personally, I've seen Uguti, the grass is not always green. That side. I've seen that the grass is green where you water it. Right? So here's what I feel. If you want to create excitement in your own relationship, the onus is on you. If you want to kill it, you can kill it. But I do understand, Uguti, a relationship is two people.
Yep.
So sometimes you might be the one who's always giving, and then they're always taking. And it happens both ways, you know. There's women out there that just take. And then there's men which just take. Like, I don't understand those guys. But anyway, but what I'm trying to say is that the grass isn't green. So if you feel like muntu wako, you want to leave them for someone whom you think is better, I mean, do you? But if the core reason is because of something that's petty, the grass isn't always as green as it's advertised. I mean, the other day I bought a burger, which this thing has happened to everyone. So I saw it there. Like, damn, look at that lettuce, the patty, yonkin. It looks very good.
It looks delicious.
I bought it, and it's not what it's not what I saw. You know, it's not what I saw. So
Yeah.
I'm saying, look, guys, dollar what you must if you have to.
Yeah.
But don't do it because you're thinking it's greener that side.
You see, that's the thing. I really hope that's not the case. I just hope it's just a genuine life course. You know what? Thank you for what happened. You know, we had a good time, but for now we need to go our separate ways.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like you're saying, that there are things that you do not want to fight that happened in our lives. You understand, for a greater good later on. You know? It hurts now because you're used to have this person around you, but later on you realize, this is why this happened. The pain put the drive in my career.
Exactly, which it can also happen in the opposite direction where ungadlala ngomuntu, and then later on you're like, damn, but you know what? I had a good person.
That also happened.
You know? So, but everything is an individual thing.
Yes. So.
I think for me, Manje, the reason I feel like I'm going to survive 2022 is because we entered into 2022 on a positive note. Right? And I do realize, Uguti, the fun or the excitement, the thrill, the energy, I have to create it. I have to water my own grass. I can't be like, let's see where's the grass greener. I have to water my own grass, my own lawn. I have to water it. It grows and cut it, maintain it. I have to do it. I don't think I can meet someone out there that can make me happy. And
that's what I'm thinking. I've seen, and I'm in my relationship. I want for people for some women that I've seen, you understand, because they would say, no, I left that guy because he was boring, and you never ask a question, which is, so when were you fun? You understand? It's like they want, but it's not their fault, bro. You must understand. Someone was saying this thing, says it's not their fault. They are, that's the way they are, born. And then they never self-edit. Women don't self-edit.
But maybe we can just cut them slack up until a certain age.
Yeah.
Because it is understandable for them to act a certain way until a certain age. But after a certain, in fact, you know what? It's true. After a certain age, they start thinking about their biological clock. It's no longer about, is he fun, is he handsome? It's about how stable he is. So all of these things do come into consideration the older they grow. But now, Tina, we are more in reverse, Uguti. Most guys, in fact, women don't know this, but most guys when we start dating, we are there wholeheartedly. Like we are in love.
Yeah.
And it's the opposite for a mantombazane. And then when time goes on, women want to become serious. Now because Naskalesi is serious and we got our hearts broken.
You understand?
Then
bro?
now it's like
I can't do it.
I can't do it. And the truth is that we can't offer you what we don't have. So even if it's Timani Banele, I really want this relationship, but if I don't have it in me to be like, okay, sharp, I'm gonna give it my all, then I don't have it. I can't give you what I don't have. And usually it's like this, but it happens that you find a guy who's mature, maybe at an early age, and a woman that's mature.
Yeah.
That's why I go back grand.
Yeah.
Right? Or a guy cooler, like what I did, and then just before I'm like, you know what, let me try and contain myself.
You see,
the keyword is try.
It's to try. and so now I'm looking all over social media. You see, you heard about my story, having about chup, you understand, fighting about baby mamas and stuff, and so on and so forth. And if there's you remember when back in the 1800s, I love history, so I was checking out this guy was talking about history about in the 1800s, right? When you are 18 years old, you already knew war. You already knew you are a man of war. You've killed. You understand? So for them, it will be like that at 18. So by 25, when you go to war, there's no time for you to sit around and be bam. You understand? And now they there, and then so when you're 18, actually you should have a wife, basically. So you have someone
because you might die there.
You might die.
So the Bible says, Solomon, it's not right for a person or a man to go to war without having tasted the warmth of a woman. So before you're showing about Dubula, at least you know what it's like to be caressed, touched, and all of that stuff. That's not me, it's the Bible, bro.
And so now, so these guys, back in the day, there were missiles that were killing people, all of these things, and you could die at war. You understand? Someone can shoot you in the back of your head. Yeah, you know how war starts. Okay, sharp. So now, when they're 18 years, okay, you have a child. This is why when they're like 25 to 30, they like have 6 kids. You see, the lady on the side, they were busy. They were busy. I don't know what the Bible says about the being idle. Gives a foot what to the devil. Idleness brings water to the devil. You understand? So they were never idle. They were always busy with something. But that was back then. Alright, cool. That's why they grew up. You find out they grew up. They spent like 50 years together, 60 years together. The only thing they need to build was war. Then they needed to build. They need to build farms. They need to do that. So everyone is busy. Now, later on, we are here today, and now the ladies today, they what is it?
Well, number they work. I mean,
what is their building? You build a family, right? When you meet a girl and you have a kid with her, and you build a business, you are building for you and your family and the legacy,
that's
right?
True.
Okay, let's say that's just you. So when she comes in, that's what she's doing, right? Okay, now answer me this question. How then can it be that so many guys who are building and starting from scratch, who are literally like at the bottom right now, the ladies do not sit? They don't stay around. They don't stick around.
Yeah, that's because I think the guy next door has what she needs, and like she can just take it.
You see?
Yeah.
And now you find out now you about U-Phoria at the state of U-Phoria. And he wants to see his son, right? And then Ukeli say, no, you cannot do that. So her emotions are so strong that she would let them get in between a father and a son.
And then so when fathers have like relationships with their sons,
that's the thing. And then the cycle continues. Someone comes and says, I never knew my father. So now when they have a child, it's not natural. It doesn't come. They've never seen their father giving them love. So where will they learn this thing? And you're groomed by your mom.
Exactly. And then your son becomes the very same person that you were trying to withhold him from.
You see what happens?
Maybe even worse.
Dude. And so For me, all I'm learning from all of this thing, bro, is the fact to there are different truths for each and everyone, right?
That's true.
There are different parts in this life, and sometimes there are things that you cannot stop. You would like to stop, but they cannot be stopped. They have to go. This is their way of going. You understand? Because sometimes if you tell someone, listen, this is how things should be done. Trust me. But they want to go on their own way and learn their own.
No, but they're welcome to do that, and I think for most of us we did that, you know. From kids, you learn because you felt it that it's hot. Even though they said don't do it, you're like, nah, I need to see what's up. Yeah, teen. Now that's a mundane example, but Mrs. Kool, if it's not shy, scope dry, in fit. Number one, zomitisa. Number two, you could catch something. Don't do it. People are like, what? No, I'll do it. I'm raising my hand. I did it as well, you know. I knew there's risk, but I'm like, I testing some bag and she looks okay.
I'm scared.
I'm scared, you know. So there are mistakes that some people get away with, some people don't. Yeah.
And so, personally, as a man who's trying to build an empire.
Hey, dude, the woman next to you, especially when you're trying to build.
Yeah.
It's very important that you've got the right woman, eh?
Okay, why so?
Because I've seen, like I've dated, I've had different women that have played a different role, not necessarily in my hustle directly, but the game as an individual.
Yeah.
Where a woman can either make or break you, or let me say partner, but I once dated this woman for her level of support was just out of this world, right? And I do recognize, Manju, you know what, the person that you're with, contribute.
Okay.
It does, like big time.
Big time.
If you haven't experienced it, I pray you do. Yeah.
So as building, so how important for you? First of all, we consider our age, right?
Yep.
We consider where we are in terms of building an empire, Blinko Network. We consider the fact that you need to have kids and have your own family. You understand? So now, how do you view that? What is your own way, your interpretation of trying to put all of this thing together? You must be fun. In a relationship, you must be fun. You must go out. You must do this. You must do that.
Yeah, and what I've realized is something I've said, Uguti. You build your own fun. You water your own garden. Right? So I might look at someone else or another couple or another woman and think, man, she's exciting. But the truth is that the onus is on both of us to be exciting for our own selves and to be exciting for the next person. So it's something you can build because at the end of the day, we're not all the same. Some prefer to stay indoors most of the time, like myself. But when I do go out, I do have fun. Right? Just the other day I went hiking.
Okay.
So it was this trail that we hiked. It was dope. And there wasn't any music or or my conch. No, none of that. But I had fun. So you build your own castle. You water your own garden, your own grass. And I think when building a dream, sometimes I don't think we see ourselves in it. Up until it's done, when someone says, job well done.
Yeah, right? That's true.
Yeah. So I don't know if what I'm doing is right, but it feels right, so I'll continue doing it.
You just continue doing that. Yeah, it's not easy in the trenches, bro.
And yourself?
Dude, first of all, I realized something. When we go out, I keep having the same thing that whenever I'm going to speak about what I'm going to talk about. The fact that my hustle, you know my story came from Cape Town, came to do stand-up comedy and all of these things. So now I'm still a nobody in terms of comedy, in terms of payment.
Okay.
I think I can call myself somebody. When someone said, we're booking you, come and perform in the so and so, right?
9 months.
Then you say, okay, sure, I'm grand. But now I feel like I'm a nobody. Now you're trying to bring someone in, and then you try to show them, listen to that. This is my structure. This is where I came from. This is how far I have gone. And this is where I'm trying to go. Sure. These are my plans. This is as far as I can go. Wamanje. You understand? I've got my job that I'm doing to pay rent, give the money to eat and things, be right. You understand? And now, when you have that person, I have my doubts. Person as a person, right? My anxieties, my nervousness, all of those things. Now imagine what I'm doing is so out of the ordinary. Me chasing a dream is out of the ordinary for someone else. You understand? Some people have never heard what I'm doing.
So it's a crazy dream.
It's a crazy dream. Sometimes for me, I get shocked. Oh snap! This is what I'm chasing. This is what I've done. You understand?
And then you're like, maybe I should calm my tits down.
Yeah, and they said I should calm my tits down. And then imagine you have someone else that you must make them believe in what you are doing. In this crazy that is.
Got you.
Yeah, she has never seen this thing. She has never heard of this thing. She's just looking at you and it's like, okay. You understand? Maybe it's exciting at first, but as time goes by, because it gets real.
It gets real.
Yeah.
A dream gets real.
A dream, yeah, bro. One time I went to a showing where I was actually booked for the first time. I was in a poster. I was like, come on.
So your face was there.
I was like, my face was here. Let's rock, baby. When we get there, it's only me and her and the girl and the host. This was a new place, so nobody knew about it. Now, I, on my own, right? I'm disappointed. On my own, me. Like, damn, what? This guy, how could this guy call me for this? She, on the side, even though she would never, verbalize, what the fuck? You understand? She's also thinking, this guy, what?
Dude, like you're not going anywhere.
Dude, you're not. You understand? So that's why I said, Guti, I cannot actually hold her and say, please stay. I can only show her why she should stay, but not hold it down and like, please stay. It will get better. You will see. It will make sense because it doesn't make sense. You see what I'm trying to say? It's hurt, it's painful, bro. And
no, but still, I mean, even if things do get better, ne?
Yeah.
In fact, things get a whole lot better. Once it's on the Mali, won't you ask yourself, like, man, does this person really love me for me? Or is it because of I just managed to strike gold? I struck gold just in time before she left me.
Well, I think maybe that would be a thing of the moment, right?
Because no, but it's a man. You would know, baby, I'm so proud of you, whatnot. But there was a time when she wanted to leave, and then you said, "Baby, don't go. It's gonna get better." And things did get better. Ne?
Yeah.
Now we are supposed to. I mean, what if I just chill for just that one extra year, where there was just an extra year of poverty, of hustling and grinding?
Yeah.
Will she have stuck around? Because obviously you won't get the answer to that, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Dude, now you're making me think of something. You see,
yeah.
This is the mere fact. This is why I'm saying, I'll tell you, if you want to leave, I'm like, okay, no, I understand, sweetheart. This is too wild for you to comprehend. At home, they're probably asking her, so what's happening, Gondwana? Yabo? And now she has her doubts, firstly. Now her family is adding more doubts. Gotcha. Her friends are saying, no, my boyfriend is working at a telecom. He's the what. This is why we can go out on the weekend. This is why he can buy me a phone whenever I want a phone, take care of me. He's living in a nice house because he's making 25K, right? Her other friend, the same thing. Now she comes home and I'm like,
baby, it'll get better.
Rome is not built in one day. And I think that it's not easy for someone else to believe in you. But I would be happy if she would say she would want to give a chance. She adds on to whatever value that she can add in my life. That would make it's one of the, I think as a guy, we all have the dream that you want to, like something you want to achieve. And if someone sticks with you and believes in you, and I know people are very reciprocal, whatever they get. You'll be forever thankful For us, because we
Now you'll know, good to know.
you understand? Because
Guys, you don't mess with this one. This one,
you understand?
yeah.
It's like she will contend. That is where you can sit down and say, when you get your mansion, when you get you sign easy the will. Like this, when I pass away, this woman, she was with me in Dobson Villa Soweto in one room. You cook in that one room. You what she was. You understand? So basically, what I'm saying in my relationship is that I have to accept where I am. I have to put on the hustle. If I have to put it alone, because maybe putting it alone, hustling alone, would take me will like propel me faster to get where I have to get. Because I cannot keep convincing someone to like you show, let's go to a show. Then we went to a show. There's 3 people in the crowd, and then they're like, yeah, nah. And you're like, man, and now she's like, yeah, nah.
And then on your way back home, you start shifting the blame. How could this guy book me if there's 3 people?
There's 3 people. You understand?
But it's not like you're also used to large crowds, so...
No, but I need to put up a face.
You need to put up a face. This guy...
This guy... It's not easy. It's a goal. That's why I believe with my relationships. And some women, even because of what I'm scared of is, what if she gets pregnant, right? And then she gets pregnant and then she really wants to leave. You understand? Now, I'm in this situation where I cannot be taking care of the baby or taking care of her. She leaves and she grows up, the baby grows up. Now, 5 to 10 years from now, I start everything that I've been working on starts coming together. Now she will say I was never there for the child. Now I'm like, okay, cool. Now I've got now. Of course, at that time I'll have someone who can see vision. Maybe at that time
I think it depends on the what's never there for the child, because most guys, even my dad, seemed to believe that him being there meant him pumping money in, which is not the case. Kids nowadays, for all of eternity, we want relationships with our parents.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not to go to my pampas. So even if you don't have money, try and be there.
Yeah.
But if she still does not allow you to be there because next, that's a different story.
You see,
that's a different story.
It's all I have to. Let's take Umdana somewhere else. So basically, bro, what now all I'm learning is that go 2022, everybody has a right to choose what they want to do with their life.
Yep.
And everyone who comes in your cycle or comes to be an influence in your life, you allow them, and then but you cannot control what they do. But you can allow them, but you can never hold them. No, don't do that every day. For example, if I'm with you, I know some of the things that I cannot do, and I need to learn others. There are things that you'll tell me, listen, bro, can we not waste time in this and do that? But there are other things that need to come gradually that I need to see. No, this is the direction we're actually taking.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
That's what I think.
Yeah, man, all the best, Malano Tando, 2022. Not just 2020, not just Utando, sorry. But also any form of relationship,
yeah.
But look, people come, people go. So there's no shackles for relationships.
Yeah, I understand.
But money is though.
Yeah,
guys. Yeah, that's like, but yeah, don't force isn't.
Yeah, do not force isn't. But to take it as it is, give out your best, and there is an acceptable amount of effort that one person will think is too small and they cannot live with it. Another person will think this is the best thing that I've gotten. So in terms of relationship, it can be that. And in terms of careers, Buffett, this is 2022, bro. Let's put in the head. This is the year to work. Because I've been talking, everyone that I've been talking to, they're saying the same thing. They say, if this year you don't work, not that this year you're gonna pop, but this year you're gonna work. Then by the end of the year, we're gonna all look back and like 100% effort. Like you did all you could. You're tired, you woke up and you got into it. So this year for me, I see hard work. I see hard work, blessings. I don't see them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying they won't be there, but I'm not saying I'm speaking them.
Gotcha. So when you're only speaking on something that you know you've got control over.
Yes, sir.
You don't know if you'll get 1 million.
No.
You don't know if you'll get booked overseas. You don't know that. But what you do know is that you can take the time out and say, I'm going to script something. I'm going to do this. That's on you.
That is on me.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
So accountability and hard work. And you?
2021 was tough. I think this year I want to be more realistic. Got on push harder than before, right? But at the same time, I didn't push as hard as I should have the previous year, you know? But I should stop thinking too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just do. I think...
There's always been enough thinking, né? And now there's just enough doing. Anyway, we're fair to please, man, like, share, subscribe to our channel, help us grow. Just want to take some time to say thank you so much for subscribing, for the people who have been supporting us from day one, and the people who just joined in later on. You understand? Means so much to us, and we really appreciate you. You understand? We passed the 1,000 subscribers, which is actually a big deal for the network, right?
It's a huge deal.
It's a huge deal. The kind of work we've been putting in, the sweat, the blood, and the tears that has been there. And we promise to keep you guys entertained with more relevant content. And hopefully we'll stay around. So please comment, leave a comment if you like, leave a comment if you don't like.
Dislike it, I mean, there's also the dislike button.
What can we say? All right. Okay, from me, Timani Xobo, a.k.a. KindaKool.
That's what's up, guys. Happy New Year, Banele.
Let's work. Cheers.
Peace.